Most people, all the successful people you watch, you've probably heard them say one thing. And then one thing is visualize, vision. This was my vision. This was that, this, the other thing, right? They always visioned their future. They always knew. They always said, I knew this was going to happen. I had it in my mind. They saw it. They knew it was going to come to, in the future. They knew they were going to achieve this thing, right? So, what I want you to do is I want you to vision this. Now, you might be like, okay, but I can see it happening. I can like understand that I'm gonna have $1 million in my bank per se, right? This is what I did to start visioning. I could vision myself having millions in the bank. I could vision myself being tall, driving a fast supercar, right? But you can't see yourself. You need to see yourself. You need to be able to envision, I got the six pack. I got the girls. I got the money in like when I close my eyes, I can view myself grabbing my phone, checking my phone and seeing 20 million. You should be able to do that. If you can't close your eyes and envision yourself having these things, for example, Lamborghini, six pack, Hello Women, Money in the Bank, any of these things, if you can't close your eyes and do this, then we need to fix this. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start journaling. So now that we have our Google Doc or a piece of paper or whatever, I like to suggest putting it on paper and then putting it on a Google Doc. So what this does is whenever in 5 years when you're a multi-fucking millionaire and you're looking back at this, you can then be like, oh, I thought I was thinking about this, I was planning for this, da 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 da. So it's your hub. It's your hub of all your knowledge. And also, if you write things down and then put it onto something else after typing it out, you have a higher chance of memorizing it. So you increase your memory of what the fuck you wrote down and what you want to do. So let's say you have a plan for action. If you have a plan for action, then you can implement it even more if you put it on a Google Doc. The first thing you need to write on this list is the things you need. When I say need, it's what most people say is want. I want a Lamborghini. You don't want a Lamborghini, you need a Lamborghini. We need to change our vocabulary. So first thing I needed was high quality group of people. Okay. Then second thing, influence. Third thing, money. With influence comes money. With money comes influence. So now I want location freedom. I want to be able to consume whatever. I want to be able to buy anything I want. Consume whatever the fuck I want. I'm not saying I'm going to start doing drugs, but I'm saying if I wanted to buy the most expensive drug in the fucking world, I could afford it. So now, I want to be able to make a certain amount a month. I won't be disclosing that, but I want to just say I wanted to be making that certain amount of money a month. Now, I want to have the physique. Whoa, English, hello. I want to have the physique of a boxer. So, now I wanted to be able to fight anytime, be able to do whatever the fuck. I want to get in the ring. So I want to have that physique. Obviously, you're looking at me. I don't have that physique. I know how to box, but I don't have that physique. So I need to work towards that. Next thing, I need to always be striving to improve. Most people are just sitting there stagnant. 1% improvement every day. Now I'm thinking, if the 1% is doing 1% every day, why don't I do 2% every day? So I just thought of that as talking about this, but I'm going to see how I can implement this and make this a video for you guys. But if I can improve 2% every day, then I'm already doubling what the 1% is doing. So that's something I want to always be striving, but I can't let weakness into my mind. I don't want to let weakness in, or I'm just going to fail. So that's one thing that I wrote down I want for my future self. And then I want a brotherhood around me that they challenge me. Even though I'm the leader, I want them to say, hey, Keith, you're failing. You need to improve this. And if they do that, that would be a dream for me. Because I don't want them to just say, oh yeah, you're the leader, you're doing nothing wrong. You can always, you can stop, you can take a break. I don't want that. I want people around me who actually push me and tell me to work harder here, do this better. Your speech could be better. Your health could be better. The way you walk could even be better. I want a group of people that tell me things like that, not just, oh, Keith, you're doing fine, you don't need to improve. The people that worship you telling you no need to improve, you're a god, you're a king, da 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 da, they don't really care. They like your status over who you are. If you took all the things I had, if there was Keith A, Keith B, Keith A had all the traits I had when it came to success, and B had none of the traits, but he was the same person, hobbies, all this, they would like A more because it's all the success. So they're just really using you for the success. They like you for the success. In some communities I'm in, they do this. They praise the owner. They praise people. And I don't see the benefit of this. Because if you journal, if you look at it from a third point perspective, a third person's perspective, and you look at the chessboard, if you were a spectator, if you were the person you were worshiping, would you want to be worshipped? Ask yourself that. Most people don't want to be worshipped. They just want to be treated like a normal human. So if you genuinely think that someone up here wants to be worshipped by someone down here, they're just going to feel weird. They want a friend. They want someone to help them. They want a network. They don't want someone down here to worship them, right? Because this isn't the medieval times where there's kings and peasants and fucking all this shit and jesters. Because in reality, the person worshiping might be a peasant, but they just seem like a jester to everybody around them because everybody's fucking laughing at the guy praising him when the guy isn't even a king. Or he may be a king, but you just look stupid. It's 2024, about to be 2025. There's no fucking kings. There's no kings, there's no peasants, there's no jesters. You get what I'm saying? You do not need to be praising anybody. You're not going to get beheaded if you don't praise someone. It's the internet. You don't need to be typing big ass paragraphs, worshipping, and sucking someone's dick. So you need to live and focus on your main life. You need to worship yourself. You need to praise. You need to improve. You need to focus on yourself and always, always never let anybody influence you. Never let anybody change your mind. Never let anybody make you think what you think. You can look at people and see, oh, he's up here. I'm here. I'm going to let him tweak my mindset, improve it, mentor me, coach me. That's smart. Okay. Because then you have the mindset of the 1%, right? But if you don't do that, and let's say you have the opportunity to get that and you say no, you're stupid because you just lost an opportunity that anybody would take because you have a chance to get the one person's mindset. Now, if you don't have that, if you don't have that chance, fair, don't take it. What the fuck am I talking about? But if you have that chance and you say no, the person who said yes is going to outcompete you tenfold because they now have something. They don't have to go through all the struggle, all the pain, all the things that mentor had to learn the lessons he's teaching you. I could teach you a lesson about that I got from getting cheated on or robbed or some shit. And then you don't have to get robbed or get cheated on to learn this lesson. You get what I mean? Okay. So lastly, I want you, after watching this video, now that you watch this video until the very end, I want you to open a Google Doc, open your journal, and I want you to write down, okay, what your future self looks like, what your body looks like, what your money, how you think, who you're around, what you do, your daily life, your routine, your habits, everything. Everything. What you have in your bank, what you have in your house, how many cars you have, everything you can think of. Okay? And I might be releasing a community, just a free one. I might. If this video gets 10 comments, fuck it, we'll drop one. 10 comments. That's really hard, guys. But thank you, and please open that Google Doc.